Hello. Welcome to Beauty Way Thunder's Bird's Eye View News. I'm Laurel Kitten. Tonight we're going to be speaking about the children's eternal peace flame, the rainbow sun flame, and share a little bit about it. I just made another video and I ran out of storage, so I'm going to jump in here right now, and I may post that as well because I was on a roll of storytelling and you might want to partake in some of the joys of this prophecy flame. So this flame was caught from the sun through a quartz crystal sphere about this same size by Truth I Manifest in Asheville, North Carolina on December 31st, 2013. This here's my sun catcher, and I've caught fire from this crystal. So how this fire was caught was the sun was magnified through the crystal into a very fine cigar, and once the cigar was lit, there was loose tobacco and leaves on the ground, and that flame was caught into an incense put into our candle for a very special ceremony, which I go into in the other video, which I'm sure I'll put it in now and we can check it out, because I'm not going to go down the details of that once again right here, right now. But where I will begin is where I left off in that last video. And this flame, in 2018, there was a photograph of me holding the flame, and I received a message on Facebook Messenger from a Celtic Druid blood priest asking me, "Hello, Laurel, do you know about the Celtic Druid prophecy and mythology around the rainbow sun flame, the sphere, the ball arc that unites all the rainbow tribes, and the releasing of the blood mysteries to the common people?" And I said, yes, I do know this very well from the living prayer that is guiding my life, but I don't know about the knowledge. Please do tell. And we had a very powerful exchange. I think the first year we probably spoke every day, and the Celtic Druid lineage, this root in the sacred oak, the sacred tree of my own inner heart was a missing piece for me in terms of hearing this truth wisdom that I know being reflected from the outside in. How we know ourselves is through accurate reflection and appropriate physical contact. So when I know something, it's not until someone outside knows the same thing and reflects it back that a circuit connects, and there's a different evolutionary movement of integration of consciousness and creation station power. Did you track that? I don't know if I did. I did track that, but probably could have used some different words, but there they were. All right, that was our bouquet of floral word of the moment. All right, so again, this flame has been in so many ceremonies from so many different nations here on Turtle Island. And in 2017, the community I helped ignite, Red Lightning, was a very integral part of the whole Standing Rock movement, and took a dome and solar heat and teepees and really became the central hub of people coming to gather to, organize and be in a good way and pray and prepare themselves to, know what they needed to know. Very powerful. So we brought some of the family from Standing Rock to Black Rock to Red Lightning in 2017, and we had a medicine wheel where ashes from the main fire of Standing Rock and of Amazonia and of Greenland were put in that fireplace, and this flame lit that was the fire. This is our fire, our sacred eternal flame, children's eternal peace flame, put in that fireplace. We had 3 prophetic ceremonies of all nations coming around that sacred fire. We had a global peace prayer drum circle with the fire that went all over the world, a historic event that had never been allowed to take place at this event before, and this is the first time it went out, and this global prayer around the world, around our children's eternal peace flame. That was the year that once we lit the fire in that medicine wheel, we went to the center camp where they received a new fire through the magnifying lens into the center fireplace. And the minute that fire lit, I was there and holding this fire, and our Paiute grandmother, Renee Smokey, went and took this fire and merged it with the new fire of the sun, and that burned at that central hearth for the week of our 80,000 person ceremony in a great medicine wheel. And then that fire is the fire that lit our central man on the Saturday night in that deep release, and then on Sunday night, the fire that lit that temple, where there was a solar flare in the middle of that temple burn, where there was a photograph of that solar flash that was one of the top most intense 15 solar emissions in recorded history, with 7 more pulses after. And the Truth I Manifest, who caught our flame, sent me a photograph of that solar flare, and it looked just like the big ceremony in Nevada with a man standing in the center with the arms open. The solar flare looked like a horseshoe with a blue man with his arms open standing in the center. And Truth, when he called me, he said, well, the sun winked at us. We did it. And I'm like, we did it. So that was a pretty large year. And then, if I could remember correctly, I think, Truth, I might have done a very special fire ceremony out of water. I'm not going to explain that to you right here, to help balance the fires, because that was one of the big years of these weather warfare process thing going on, to help balance the fires. Whew, I'm not going to go down that right now. I'm not going down that road right now. I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, so current moment, current planetary situation right now, speaking loud right now, speaking loud. Okay, but we're here to talk about this prophecy flame. So the children's eternal peace flame, this flame that is came to us through this deeper prayer of a return to original mother law, of protocol of how the human becomes fully human, beautiful, flowering, and a magnificent, freaking amazing human, bringing our medicines fully forth in service to the community and to life. Truly, like, restoring our planetary cosmic consciousness as our daily living experience. The time of the 2 roads, the prophecy of the 2 roads, the prophecy flame, the return to our planetary cosmic beautiful human awakening of a new day of beauty, and taking care of all of our relations, our creatures, our nature, our loving this earth so good, loving our relatives so good, loving them so good, okay? And this other road is the one that the great reset, great communist reset of the planet. Not this flame is standing for humanity, sovereignty, in beauty, in return to right relations with all of life. Guardianship, true guardianship of the planet. Guardianship of our children. Guardianship of our skies, of our waters, of our earth, of the space, the invisible space, being guardians of our biosphere, of our organic living electromagnetic biosphere. Guardianship of what is being set up in our fields that are in service to an AI intelligence versus biological life forms. Is the frequency supporting biological life forms, or is it hindering them? Guardianship, we need to come into a whole other way. The children's eternal peace flame. There is original mother law. There is the beauty way return. There are protocols, rituals, setting up tribal nodal points, sustainability, life that gives more life, permaculture, all the, cleaning up our environment. Oh my goodness gracious. There is so much antidote available to us within our sovereignty, and we really need our deeper root right now and our heart wisdom, our deep emotional intelligence, our deep listening, our deep courage, our deep humility of deep listening with deep courage. We must find our courage right now for our children, for our women, for our men. We need rooted, strong men, and we need our rooted, grounded, wise warrior women right now too. We need all of us. Our deep breath, knowing our feet on the earth, replugging into our planetary consciousness and the Shakti of our earth, like aligning ourselves properly. So, I feel like there's like this big like hologram of I mean, what's his name? Bill Gates is just sort of everywhere right now. Just like, y'all. Guardianship. We need guardianship right now. Heart intelligence. Spiritual warriors. Physical warriors. We need to like arrive. It's time to arrive right now with our deep, holy, full breath. And so I think I'm going to wrap it up right now. And I'm going to come back at another time. I'm going to go into more detail around like art. But what I'd like to do is be authentic to the moment right now. And I did just do another video that the tail end dropped off, and I'm not into doing the editing at this stage. I haven't gotten to that point of my own development at the moment. So this is just free form, free flow. Here we go. And there will be a point where I will shift to a different platform where I can actually pull art up so we can look at it nice and close and really get into it. But right now, these videos are just bringing a little bit more of a free flow storytelling, what's current, what's present, and just see where it takes us. And then I'll continue to deepen into a little bit more detail, a little more up close so we can really look at the art, get into it. And so those will be in the next moments. But for right now, I don't know if this inspires you, if this has any value for you, but I'll tell you what, Living with this flame for over 7 years has been one of the most magnificent, amazing experiences of my life. And when I first was traveling with it, it really was saying it wanted us to meditate on the flame of the sun to illuminate our own inner sun, our own inner flame. The sun is the most precious frequency of deliciousness in our whole neighborhood. We have the internal sun within our earth, the heart of the people, the solar heart, spirit, fire within our holy sacred waters of these divine elemental sanctuaries of our bodies that are one with our planetary cosmic awareness as we sit in our holy inner seat of wisdom, knowledge, listening in our holy, full, holy way. All information, all that is needed to be known will be known. And proper guidance will be given. When we sit and listen properly, and then take action in right timing, self-care, take care of ourselves, bless our waters, our elementals on the outside, on the inside. Be with our inner flame. Bring our deep sacred medicine that each one of us carries, the things that bring us forward, root, ground, breathe. Know that this is a moment that our ancestors have never seen anything like this. And we are up against an AI consciousness, a reset communist one world rule. And right now we need to come into our holy center. Arrive. It's time to arrive. So I don't know, this is where I'm arriving tonight, but I'm arriving here tonight. So with us. So I send so much love and gratitude for our arrival and our incarnation at this time, at this gateway of awakening on planet Earth, where everything we arrive within matters. Who we are matters. What we're bringing matters. We matter. And we are seeding the next 800 years. So getting our root on. And what are we creating? What are we creating? Okay. From my heart to yours, I send so much love. From myself and the children's eternal peace flame, the rainbow sun flame, our prophecy flame, the internal flame, our great central sun, our internal sun of our earth, the heart of the people. Great mysteries within, antidote within this holy awakening. Much support, much help in all spaces and places when we know how to align properly to do what we need to do, know what we need to know. So, one love eternal. And I don't know how many years I was in, 2-3 years, I all of a sudden I was driving and I was like, diamond, rainbow, crystal sun. Diamond, rainbow, crystal sun. Diamond, rainbow, crystal sun. This is the bringer of the diamond, rainbow, crystal sun, the Christ, the Christos, the rainbow field of Christic consciousness, of the unified field of the one love of humanity. Send many blessings, and I look forward to getting together again sometime. And if you'd like to go to my website at beautywaythunder.com, I have a shop with all of my art and some of my mother's art. She has the mermaid alphabet that I have up in the shop. There's 3 courses: ceremonial menstruation, being born, giving birth, and the priestess path. Introductory courses, just introductory courses that I have there. And you can read about the rainbow sun flame and have some different stuff there. So feel free to drop into the website of beautywaythunder.com, and I will look forward to being together again. Okay, one love eternal. Bless.